ourselves an example about taco shop. We have the distance people have traveled to get to taco shop. So we're measuring this in miles. Some people have driven 14 miles to get to taco shop. So maybe from Calexico or to 11 miles from El Centro, maybe 22 from Brawley. Look, they're all over the place. 1 mile maybe from the high school. Who knows? But the point is, we're finding different distances people are driving to get to taco shop. So here is the information. It is important that we set it up in order because that way it's easy for us to find all the information. So let's go ahead and start. We want to create our own boxing whisker plot, which is right below us, already ready to begin. So before we begin, let's start with the easy part. Well, we know the box plot has a max and has a min. So what is our lowest point, guys? Our lowest point is actually a 1. So we're going to go at 1. I want to say right around there. That's 1. So that's going to be our first point, the minimum. Remember, that's called the min. And what is our highest point? Is actually 22. So at 22, I want to say it's around there, 22. That's going to be our, oops, not there. That's going to be our max right there. So far, so good. Now, we want to find, remember the box plot? How about we find the middle? That's always easy to find because to get to the middle, all we have to do is start canceling from either side. So I don't want to write over the numbers. I'm just going to go like this. I go 1, 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 and let's keep going until we get to the point that we want to reach. Getting closer, and look at that. We get to the same number, which is 6. 6 is actually going to be our median. So when we go to this thing, the number 6 actually right there, that's going to be our middle. So notice how our box is not going to look right in the middle because look at the information. Notice that on the left side, a lot of numbers are being overlapping, while on this side, all of the numbers are rather unique. This is what I mean by skewing the data, that there's more different data on the right side than on the left. So you're skewing the data more on the right side. What else can we find? Let's look at our review here. How about we find, look, couldn't we find our quartiles now? Because if you guys don't know, the quartiles is basically the middle of the middle. So let's use the same technique to find the first quartile. So let's find the first quartile. You doing the same thing from here, but we don't touch the 6 now. The 6 is the median. We're not using it anymore. So we're gonna go from the left side and the right side. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Oh wow. Well, since we can't find a middle, what's the middle between 2 and 3? The middle of 2 and 3, what's 2.5? That would be isn't it 2.5? Well, the middle would be 2.5. Right around there. That's going to be, and let me use a less thick pencil. The first quartile will be right there. So there's our first quartile. First quartile. And let's connect it. See how the box is taking place? Now let's do the same thing on this side. 7 into 22. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, there's no middle either. So what's in the middle between 11 and 14? If it's hard for you to think about it, the best thing you can do is add them up. 11 plus 14, that's 25. And if you divide by 2, you get to the middle, which is 12.5. So 12.5 is right around there. 12.5. Let's connect them. And here is our third quartile. Third quartile. Whoa. And if we connect the dot and the box, that should be our box plot. It's looking pretty good. Is there anything else we could do? Let's see. We talked about the median. We talked about the spread. I think we got it. That's pretty much it. So we found our box plot using the data. Very important that you organize it. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to find it. And that's basically what we do. On the homework, you are not going to be creating your own, but you need to know how to find all of this to check which one is the wrong box plot. They're going to give you 4, and you got to see which one's true. Always start by checking the max and the min, check the median, check the quartiles. Always check that, and you should be a piece of cake. Just review the videos and come to tutoring if you have any questions.